Hello from Anchorage, Alaska. My name is Dr. Corinna Muller. I am the founder of Lady Docs LLC Coaching and Consulting for Women in Medicine. I just wanted to put out a meditative piece on flute during this time of uncertainty to help show unity in the healthcare community and to also offer a meditative opportunity for everyone who is going through this hardship in our lives. And just wanted to make sure that everyone knows that they're supported in their efforts to make this a better world. And I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you. Stay healthy and safe.
Hi, I'm Tara. I'm a physician musician from India. Prime Minister of India had ordered a national lockdown on March 25th, 2020 for 21 days to stem the spread of COVID-19 in the country. 28 states and 8 union territories are shut down, including all public and private transport, and only essential services such as supermarkets and hospitals remain open. India, with a population of 1.3 billion, is the world's second most populous country, has 987 confirmed cases and 24 deaths. A sudden rise in cases led to growing concerns over the country's capacity to test for the virus. There are 111 operational laboratories for COVID 19 testing, and 11 more are in the process of operationalization. India has fewer than 100,000 intensive care unit beds and 20,000 ventilators, most of which are only there in the metros. There are three issues faced by the healthcare staff. The first one is that the lack of personal protective equipments. Many of the physicians are out there coming in contact with the COVID 19 positive cases without even an N95 mask. And second one is that the physicians are stopped by the police during their commute to the hospital and from the hospital. And the reports say that the police was questioning the physicians. They are out there during lockdown. And many instances from the police were really rude and ill-mannered. Third one is that the doctors and nurses, especially in the capital, New Delhi in India, have been ostracized and discriminated against by their communities over fears that they could bring home the virus after work. Some doctors even have been threatened with eviction or have their electricity cut off. It is one of the toughest challenges the human race is confronting. The coming weeks are absolutely crucial for the country. The billionaires and philanthropists from India have donated a huge sum for PPEs for the frontline healthcare staff. And I hope this pandemic abates soon. My thoughts right now are with the frontline healthcare staff and praying for their health and safety.
Hello everyone. I am Natalie Ward, reaching out to you from Eagle River, Alaska. I am an OBGYN with Anchorage Women's Clinic. This is one of the strangest auditoriums from which I have sung. I'm post-call in my self-isolation room at home. My family has a lot of risk factors, and so we are taking every precaution not to bring this COVID-19 home. I never want to see one of my children on a vent again as long as I live. When Dr. Muller asked if I would sing something for you guys, my first thought was, I wonder if I can make it through a song without crying. I haven't been able to for a couple of weeks. And my second concern was, what in the world would I sing that I could quickly learn and record in a bedroom, a cappella no less. And then last night, as I was scrolling through Facebook trying to put my thoughts to rest, my former voice teacher and now my precious friend had posted a recording of You'll Never Walk Alone from Rodgers and Hammerstein's Carousel. And I had sung this song once before, 100 years ago or so, for our match day celebration in medical school, and I thought it was perfect. So I am so thankful for the way that music punctuates our lives, for the way it gives us such a powerful tool for loving each other, for extending peace, for giving thanks, and for girding us for battle. So this is my promise to you. You will never walk alone. When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high, and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of a storm is a golden sky, and the sweet silver song of a lark. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, though your dreams be tossed and blown. Walk on, with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. You'll never walk alone.
Hello, I'm Candice Williams. I'm an anesthesiologist and pain management specialist in Los Angeles. And I'd just like to share some of my thoughts about the current COVID crisis and how it's affecting physicians today. In Los Angeles, we're reaching the week where it said we will reach the peak of how many cases are in our county. And we've all been advised to stay inside our homes and to wear masks when we go out to the grocery store, and also to avoid shopping if not necessary with this upcoming weekend. This upcoming weekend being the Easter holiday for some. I know that this time is just a different time. It's a time where people are having trouble coping with some of the things that are happening right now in our nation and in our world. My heartfelt thoughts and prayers go out to everyone who's lost someone, a family member, to the COVID-19 virus, and to many of the first responders and medical personnel that are on the front lines right now. I'm getting reports from people who I've talked to through social media people I know personally who are saying that at some of their hospitals, or clinics, they're being asked to work without the proper protective equipment known as PPE, or they're being told to see patients inappropriately who aren't emergency cases just for numbers. And again, my heartfelt thoughts and prayers go out to everyone who is sacrificing, who are leaving their homes, leaving their family members to go out and do their job to work to protect the public. So thank each and every one of you. My hope is that we can all stay as level-headed as possible during this crisis, and that we can do some things to keep our spirits up. I know that most people being in your home and being locked away from your normal routines really can be disorienting. And what I found is that music is something that heals the soul, it soothes the mind, and it helps us all unite as one. It's a universal language. My goal is to share a little bit of music today that will just help you relax, that will help you reflect, and to think about how each and every life is vital. Each and every life counts. The song that I'd like to share with you today is called Fragile by Sting. And the song just reflects on how fragile life is and how precious it is. And I hope that this song brings you and your family members a little bit of comfort in this time. So once again, thank you all, medical personnel, physicians in particular, for your sacrifices that you're making during this time. And one last comment about our trainees in medicine. I know that there's residents, there's medical students, even who are being called to the front lines early and being allowed to graduate and play roles in this crisis. And to you, I want to give you my support and give you my encouragement to protect yourself as much as possible, because you're the future of our specialty. We need every single one of you to be there for the future. So don't be afraid to speak up. Don't be afraid to protect yourself as you're out there serving on the front lines, in the emergency rooms, in the operating rooms, in any setting where you are. So thank you very much for listening to my message, and I hope that my music will give you a sense of hope and encouragement for the future.